everybody. Today's lecture is called Naso, and it continues from the first chapter of Numbers with a very detailed description of the family of the Levites and what their responsibilities were. Each of the families had a very specific job to do whilst they were travelling in the wilderness. For example, the Gershonites were responsible for the transportation of the various pieces of the ark, and together with other families were entrusted with the taking down and setting up of the tabernacle at each encampment. There is also a detailed census of the Levites between the ages of 13 and 50 who are involved in this work. There are in fact a total of 8,580 such adult male Levites. The Sedra then goes on to emphasise the need to preserve the sacredness and purity of the camp, which have been hallowed by the presence of God. This included the exclusion of lepers and other people who had made temporarily unclean by, for example, contact with dead people. 3 important laws were then given to Moses, in which the priests played an important role. The first of these was the law of restitution. If a person had wrongfully retained the property of another, not only should he pay back the original amount, but if he had sworn falsely, he also had to pay an additional 20% and had to make an offering to God to atone for his sin. Second was about how the priests should deal with unfaithfulness, and the third concerned how people called Nazarites could consecrate themselves completely to God by not having any strong wine or drink and not cutting their hair. The Haftorah picks up this theme of the Sedra later on. This Sedra of Naso also contains the priestly blessing of Rohit Kohanim. It is the most sacred yet simple and beautiful of blessings and is made up of 3 simple verses. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up countenance to you and give you peace. This blessing has a very special place in the daily service of the synagogue. It is at its most impressive on certain festivals, when it is pronounced by the Kohanim, who say the prayers using a very ancient melody. Interestingly, this blessing has been picked up by the Protestant Church as part of the service in many churches, and now you know where it came from. The Sedra concludes with an account of the official opening of the tabernacle on the 1st of the month of Nisan in the 2nd year of wandering. The princes of the 12 tribes had donated wagons and oxen to transport the tabernacle and its various vessels, and went on to bring sacrifices on each of the 12 days following the 1st of Nisan. The Haftorah is the story of the beginning of Samson. Although most people know something about the story, most people just remember him as being a very strong man whose strength disappeared when he had his hair cut off when he was fighting the Philistines. Not many people understand his background as a Nazarite, which relates back to the main Sedra. There was a man called Manoah who had a wife who could not have a baby. They were very distressed by this, as they very much wanted a child. One day an angel appeared to his wife and told her that she will have a child, but she must not eat unclean food or drink strong drinks. The angel tells her that her son will be a Nazarite, dedicating his life to God, and that he mustn't eat unclean food, drink strong drink, or cut his hair. The angel went on to tell her that her son would help to save the Israelites from the Philistines, who were dominating the Israelites at the time and had reduced themselves to slavery and submission. She tells her husband about the angel, and Manoah prayed to God to ask him to send the angel again, so that they would know how to bring up their boy, so that he could help against the Philistines. The angel came again to see Manoah's wife, and this time she ran to get her husband, who spoke to the man. Because he did not know that he was an angel, he refused food from Manoah, so Manoah offers a sacrifice to the Lord. When it was burning, the man went into flames and went up to God. So Manoah and his wife then knew that the man was an angel. Their son, who they named Samson, was born. As he grew, God blessed him, and the spirit of prophecy overtook him in his readiness for his future mission. Good Shabbos, and thank you. Baruch hu et Adonai, hamavorach, עשודים שישים, כבשים בני שנה שישים. זאת חנוכת המזבח, אחרי המשך אותו. ובבוא משה את אוהל מועד, לדבר איתו, וישמע את הקול מדבר אליו, מיד הכפורת אשר על ארון העדות מבין שני הקרובים, וידבר אליו. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נתן בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני
ברוך הוא שמו
נותן התורה.
אמן.
פניהם ארצה ולא יאסף עוד מלאך ענוי, ויראו המנוח ולשתו, אז ידע המנוח כי מלאך ענוי הוא, ויאמר מנוח אל אשתו מות תמות, כי האלוהים ראינו. ותאמר לו אשתו, לו הפץ אנו עמיתנו לקח מידינו ולאונها, ולא הריון את כל אלה, והעת לא השמיענו כל זאת. ותלד האישה בן, ותקרא את שמו שמשון, ויגדל הנער, וברכהו אדוני, ותהל רוח אדוני לפמו במני דן, בין שרה ובין אשתו.
Who said that?
Not that we don't work for the FBI. She was right.
We have a look. Talk to these good people today. No, it's okay. I don't mind sitting on it.
It's a bad way of doing it because the sun's there. It's all sides.
Come across.
Sorry.
There you are. You watching the football tonight?
Oh yeah, no, it's joking. England.
I tell you what, it was a lovely game last night.
Wasn't it a great day?
I mean, when you see a team like
Didn't you look at this shit? I mean, the Czech team was exactly something. Nobody's business.
I'll tell you something, I don't think we'll win the game. When I see the way the money is, and I see the way the team
What about? I know where they've come from. And I've been playing some beautiful. Yeah. When you get the ball, scored the goal.
Henry.
What a goal that was. And I tell you something, he was lucky that
That second year,
he was absolutely
I don't know why he shot straight the goal.
what a player. Everywhere he was.
I love about the Holland team last night. As a football support,
He missed you.
straight up
He's coming back again, back at you.
and they all went with him. We're smart on it.
Take his coat, Jackie. Hey, take one of my wife and myself.
Lovely shot of
Take one of Michelle's mum and me. Okay, here.
But it's a video, so you don't have I haven't seen you without glasses.
And I can't see you without glasses.
Are you recording? Are you recording? Okay, I'll touch you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Josh's barmitzvah luncheon. Before we start, can we please ask Bernie to make a motion?
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם המציל לכם מן הארץ.
Yes, we will do. Thank you. And before we start, ladies and gentlemen, it's customary for the host or the hostess to say a few words of welcome. So who should we ask? Should we ask Michelle? Yes. Come on, Michelle.
What can I say? I'm very, moved by everything today. It's been so lovely. Thank you very much for all coming to shul and for making it such a lovely, lovely time for shul. It really was very, very special. Josh really did better than I could ever. It's so lovely to see so many of you here today. It's going to make it a very special lunch. I'm very proud and I'm very it's so lovely to see everyone here today. Thank you very, very much for coming. Thank you for all your mazel tovs, for all your presents, and I hope you have a lovely lunch. And, I hope we have lots more bar mitzvahs in this family.
Please eat, drink, and enjoy yourselves.
No, I mean, they've lost.
There's a lot of people in there as old as us, you know. There are.
on this table. It's not that nice.
Maybe you know when you're ready.
You want me to change the habit?
So, I wish you could help me.
Okay, a bit of quiet, please. Josh, my wonderful, wonderful son, celebrated his mother proud, and I guess me as well. I'd just like to say a few words. I mean, he really wouldn't, but I think he's going to go to.
Speech!
Okay? We'll say something else.
Okay, I'll say thank you for all joining me on this great weekend. You made it all so special. And I want to thank Papa for helping me learn it and practice it with me when my dad was out working and didn't care.
I feel not shouting at you as much as your father.
Oh yeah. And thank you all for the wonderful presents. They'll go towards my savings account.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think they probably believed it was unscripted.
Yeah. Not as bad as Kidding. You know, listen to it.
Right. Anyway.
And thank you, Nana. Both Nanas. Just for being here. And so beautiful.
Right, absolutely right.
And where's Erica?
What about letting her say something?
What?
What about letting her say something?
Do you want to say something? Come here, say something. Hello. Her spring clothes. She looks so nice. But I don't want all my friends to see this video.
Okay, so then.
Yeah, that's all I want to say.
Okay, thanks ever so much. No, it won't go like immediately. You'll have to.
Joel's here.
Thank you. Diane, you can smoke.
She'll break the camera, she will.
So there was an argument.